Dealing with rate increases is a familiar topic for electric cooperatives, but when power bills are projected to increase as much as 20% over the next 5 years, communicators are faced with a more challenging situation. That was the setting for Hoosier Energy, a generation and transmission cooperative that provides power to 18 member distribution cooperatives in 60 counties in central and southern Indiana and southeastern Illinois. With increasing cost pressures from fuel costs as well as regulatory and environmental compliance, rate increases were on the horizon for Hoosier Energy and its member cooperatives. To help prepare people for what lay ahead, a committee composed of 5 member co-op managers and Hoosier Energy staff took steps to develop a plan that would guide how to communicate projected rate changes, the reasons behind them, and what consumers could do to control costs. With some existing resources available through Together We Save, the committee decided to take an approach that would build on that, educate consumers about industry cost pressures, and present solutions offered by Hoosier Energy's member cooperatives. In addition, they decided to leverage other existing online resources. This campaign sought to motivate member consumers to work together with their cooperatives to save energy, use electricity at off-peak times, and help keep electricity affordable. The theme, Team Up to Power Down, captured the spirit of the effort. To determine baseline measures of member perceptions, Hoosier Energy conducted a survey in early 2011 to measure understanding of issues related to the communication effort, as well as to identify ways members were receiving information about their cooperative. The results were used to develop a communication plan that included the goal, objectives, strategies, tactics, key audiences, timeline, and budget for the campaign. The plan guided strategies and tactics and served as the framework for the comprehensive effort. To ensure the plan met the needs of its member co-ops, Hoosier held a day-long session with co-op communicators to secure their input, adjusting the theme and the plan accordingly. Final versions were refined and introduced at a follow-up kickoff event. At that time, information packets, a news release, pocket cards, and other collateral materials were provided. Communicators also took home promotional items with the campaign's logo. The campaign centered on the local co-op communicators who would ultimately be responsible for delivering the Team Up message to key audiences. The effort featured a Team Up to Power Down Facebook page with a custom welcome tab, a Twitter feed, videos, and regular posts relating to campaign goals. Since the initial survey had revealed that the statewide magazine and newsletters were key communication resources, emphasis was placed on providing information for co-op publications. A series of CEO columns and accompanying newsletter articles on key topics were sent out. Each article was accompanied by graphics, charts, or sidebar info. A series of bill inserts reinforced the messages. Hoosier Energy also produced an industry update video to inform members about cost pressures.
Although electricity remains affordable, there are forces driving up the cost of power, and they don't appear to be slowing down.
On-hold messages with relevant campaign messages were produced and used by the co-ops. A PowerPoint presentation reached community groups. Everything from T-shirts with QR codes to annual meeting banners and brochures helped reinforce the message. Hoosier Energy kept internal audiences informed through newsletters, their website, and reports to the board and co-op managers. Perhaps the most fun and energizing days were 2 events for co-op communicators when a family feud-style game and motivational and informational videos were introduced. The game show and videos were part of employee and board member education. Some cooperatives even challenged neighboring systems to a 3-way co-op family feud in which employees tested their knowledge of relevant issues. Co-op Family Feud was such a hit, one co-op used it at an annual meeting. During 2011, Hoosier Energy co-ops reached a major milestone of distributing more than 1 million CFLs. To gain consumer recognition, the CFL campaign was integrated with the Team Up effort. News releases, newsletter articles, graphics, and window clings, as well as bill inserts and website info, publicized the accomplishment. Research was important throughout the campaign. During 2011, Hoosier Energy used an online tracking process for co-ops to report participation along the way. An online survey of communicators was conducted in July to evaluate the campaign's progress, determine priorities, and secure additional input for 2012 efforts. A second member survey is planned for 2012. The Edgar F. Chesnutt Award is presented to the entry in the Best Total Communication Program category that receives the highest score from 3 judges from nationally accredited universities. The judges independently review and score the entries. Each set of score sheets was sent to NRECA, where the scores were averaged and the Chesnutt Award winner determined. With clear attention to research, planning, implementation with creative strategies and tactics, and evaluation, the judges praised the Team Up to Power Down effort. The Council of Rural Electric Communicators and NRECA are proud to present this year's Edgar F. Chesnutt Award to Hoosier Energy.